We are live on Original FC, back in the cut. Listen, man, I think it's time, man. It's time, man. How many times can we put off the fights that we really want to see? Tank, it's time. Shakur, it's time. We need to see it. Boxing world needs to see it. In recent weeks, days, we've heard a lot about, Tank's team potentially offering a fight. They were looking to offer Shakur, Stevenson a chance to fight Gervonta Davis. Bro, I know I don't speak for myself. I speak on behalf of the boxing world. We need to see that fight, man. We need to see it. From Tank's point of view, listen, he's one of the biggest boxers in the world, if not the biggest boxer in the world right now at this present moment. He's an absolute X factor. To me, he's one of the greatest counter punchers I've ever seen. He's unbelievable. He's an unbelievable counter striker. Unbelievable. The speed and the power that left is undescribable, man. He's the ultimate X factor in the 135 division. He really is. He's been that for the longest. But let's be honest now. Let us be honest, because I know there's a lot of Tank fanboys out there. I know. They're probably even going to jump on me and they're going to jump on this video in the comment section for what I'm about to say. But let's be honest. Tank's resume stinks. It does. His last fight against Frank Martin was a very good opponent. I won't sit here and tell you guys that wasn't a good opponent. I think Frank Martin is a very good boxer, and I think he had a very good game plan that he was executing. I just don't think he executed it well enough. And ultimately, when you get caught by a Tank, when Tank hits you, you stay hit. You know what I'm saying? And Tank showed a lot in that fight because Tank was getting tagged. Tank was getting touched. Tank was getting touched. But at the end of the day, came with the left, right? So I'm not going to speak on Frank Martin too much, but Tank's resume stinks, bro. It stinks. It stinks. If there's one thing we have against Tank in his career, right, it's the fact that he hasn't really faced mad big hitters that he should have been facing. For example, he could have faced Devin Haney. I know Devin Haney, is facing his own situation at the moment after the Ryan Garcia debacle. But there's been guys that Tank could have fought. There's been, Lomachenko. Tank dunked Lomachenko for the longest. And I know Lomachenko has come around now and declined the opportunity to fight Gervonta Davis. At least that's what the reports say. But Lomachenko's an old man. He's an old man. Lomachenko was chasing Tank for years, and Tank kept putting off and said no. But now, if Tank is genuinely serious about offering Shakur Stevenson a chance to fight him, bro, we have to see it, man. We have to see it. And I know you Tank fans, I know deep down, I know you lot hear what I'm saying and you lot agree, because at this, we have to see it. We have to see Tank versus Shakur. I think it's the perfect fight to make at this point in time. I think Shakur Stevenson is facing a bit of a rough patch in his career because of the two lackluster fights that he's just recently had. Fans booing him, boring fight style. But Shakur Stevenson, whether you like him or dislike him, is a hell of a boxer. He is a ridiculous boxer. Defensively, he's one of the best boxers I've seen. Defensively, Shakur Stevenson is special. And there's a reason why people don't want to fight Shakur, man. There's a reason why a lot of guys don't want to fight Shakur. Shakur runs his mouth a bit too much. I agree. Shakur's a bit of a bozo at times. I agree. I agree, he doesn't do himself any favours. He doesn't market himself well enough. I agree. But the skill set that he has defensively, his ability to keep you at arm's length, to always have his distance and to be quick enough and agile enough and disciplined enough to never get touched. Bro, you have to applaud it, man. And I think it makes a very difficult fight for Tank Davis. I wouldn't be surprised if Shakur walks away with a decision. I wouldn't be surprised at all. Maybe some of you would be surprised if Shakur was to walk away with a decision. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. I think Gervonta Davis will have a tough time trying to lay that left on Shakur. I think you'll have a tough time doing that. Because Shakur Stevenson is not the type of guy to throw punches so that you can counter. Shakur Stevenson is not the kind of person to bite first. Shakur is the kind of guy to poke and prod and to make you be indecisive and to make you bite. That's Shakur Stevenson's game. He's shown you that in the last 2 games. And although the general boxing fan base has disliked what Shakur Stevenson has produced in the last 2 fights, what were the other fighters able to do? They weren't able to get anywhere near Shakur. And before you guys say that, I'm on Shakur's tip, I'm trying to gas up. Bro, I don't like neither of these guys. As people, I think both of these guys display rat-like behavior. I think both of these guys show a lot of immaturity and and still a lot of dumb, boneheaded shit, man, and just a lot of backward shit. So both of these guys, both of their characters, I don't really take to either of them. But for boxing, man, we need this fight, man. We need this fight. It's been a long time where Gervonta has put back fights against Devin Haney, put back fights against Shakur, put back fights against Lomachenko. No more, man. You've got the money. You've made the big bread. You're going to continue making the big bread. You're the biggest name in boxing, bro. You're going to get paid. I know you say you don't care about the belts. I know you say you don't care about all of that. It's all about the money. Cool. But you're going to get paid fighting these guys. You think you're not going to get paid fighting Loma? You think you're not going to get paid fighting Devin Haney? You think you're not going to get paid fighting Shakur Stevenson? Bro, let's get this match going between you and Shakur, man. Boxing needs it, man. Boxing needs it. And for those that think Tank is going to lay Shakur to waste like he's laid so many others before him to waste, I just say to you guys, hold your horses, man. Hold your horses. Because Shakur Stevenson is very capable of throwing a spanner in the works. Bottom line, boxing needs this fight, man. Boxing needs to see Tank Davis versus Shakur Stevenson. We just need to see it. With that being said, man, but I love this boxing shit, man. I love this boxing shit. Like, comment, subscribe. Please subscribe. Please like. Please share it everywhere. Please just carry on supporting like you usually do, man. Appreciate and love all of you guys. Unoriginal FC, over and out.